Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 10th episode of Carole Tuesday. Last episode, things were pretty exciting. We had our battle between GGK and Mermaid Sisters, and it was a close, well-fought battle, but in the end, GGK did win. That's just how it goes sometimes. But on the other side, we had Sibel versus Angela, and that battle was only ever going to go one way. Of course, Angela was going to win, but I'm sure Sibel still had fun. Well, maybe not, because Tuesday actually kind of tell her off there near the end, and she ran away. Well, she stomped away a little bit upset, so there's a possibility we haven't seen the last of her. She might come back and kidnap Tuesday or something. I am certainly considering the possibility of the full-on yandere development with that. But we don't have to worry about that right now, at the very least. So now what we still have to do is have Carole Tuesday versus Piotr on one side, and we have to have Angela versus GGK on the other. And I imagine Carole Tuesday will win their side, Angela will win their side, and then we'll have our battle in the finals between the two of our really important characters. And hopefully Carole Tuesday can win that. That's kind of where I'm at right now, so let's get into it and see how things go. 3, 2, 1, play. I'm not sure if we could make any more history, a better history than the Mermaid Sisters performance, but I guess we'll see. Whew. You probably shouldn't just spin around like that outside with your eyes closed. You're bound to run into something. This is a two-course show, right? So we should get a different opening at some point. There's a dog there that nobody's petting. Why is nobody petting the dog? And here we go. Well, still technically recapping, but... still can't believe she bit Tuesday. So not cool. River deep, mountain high. Well, I assume mountain high refers to Angela because of her song. But river deep, I'm not sure about that one. Well, okay then. If that's what we're doing, then yeah. Man, they're not kidding when they say Mars is brightest. Like, the lights are insane. And here's who we got left. Let's get this started. Like, casually excited. Yes, Catherine. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, you do seem to like a lot of the performances. Oh. Oh. Well, This could be a problem. Who am I? I don't know. Who are you? Yeah. DJ Hardigan, yeah. This definitely could be a problem. He may have a bit of a bias against our girls. I had a feeling as soon as they mentioned DJ, it would be him. And, yeah. It's too late to put on those glasses Tuesday. I mean, Wednesday. Okay, of course we go with GJK and Angela first. Yeah, the looking away did not work. Did not work at all. Yeah, don't embarrass yourself. I mean, this... What do we do about this? Yeah. This could change things. I hope. Well, that's all we got right now. Don't take it away from us. You're still here? I thought you left. You don't have a knife, do you? You're scaring me a little bit. I would still be worried Tuesday. Don't relax. Yeah, but could we keep like a certain distance? Well, at least you have that self-awareness. That's something, I guess. Well, life is full of disappointments. You're getting a little bit close there. Yeesh. I don't know. You could find somebody else to stalk. It's up to you. I am very worried about that girl. Oh, you poor baby. GGK. Holding the mic like of course she does. Yeah, apparently she's connected to the universe, so we've heard. Must be a wireless connection. What do you think, Catherine? I wouldn't mind knowing that as well. uh, okay. Is this true or just a story? I don't know. Something about that silence before she began. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe you shouldn't do that, Tuesday. I still think there's a chance that you'll get kidnapped before this is over. Okay. I don't care anymore. Can we move on? Yes, I know. It's hard to be a normal person. That's just not you. I know the song. So that's why we showed that earlier. I guess it's not a pimple. Well, she's enthusiastic about this. That's something. Well, are you sorry you asked? We all hear voices in our head sometimes. Nothing. I doubt it. Yeah, that's what I expected. Gravity bounce. I know what I think of when I hear the word gravity bounce, but probably wouldn't get too much of that bouncing from her. Forgot to move the subs back up there. As always, her movements are really nice. Of course, the outfit's probably the most amazing thing. Don't even know how that works, but it's very shiny. Bounce, 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 bounce. I wish I felt as light as air, but gravity works on all of us. I kind of like this song. It's starting to grow on me. Wasn't sure at first, but... Oh, he's here? Yeah, he's usually doing something. Something important. Is he here to give some encouragement? What? She... I knew she was gonna say that. Oh. Back to her. Bounce. Definitely not bad. Still shouldn't she make a change like right before? Oh, really? I didn't know you had that. Yes, very wonderful. Yes, I saw it. I love this little rivalry between them. It's great. I like how they're both talking to Roddy, but they're really talking to each other. Somehow I doubt that. Don't you dare film Tuesday. Well, she was in his camera for like a second. I still think this is a bad idea, Tuesday. You know she's a little bit dangerous, and yet you're trying to go to her alone. Why would you do that? Well, it's because of Sybil. But yeah, the way things are going, I think Angela's probably gonna end up winning this whole thing. That line that Carole said near the end there, I think, was pretty telling to that. They're probably gonna not be very good in the performance at best, or Tuesday gets kidnapped at worst. But yeah, let's see what Carole's got. I mean, Angela. Yes. Gotta jump over that bar. Guess that's as good a reason as any. Takes a lot to satisfy this girl. Not surprised. I guess that's a word for it. All I want All the girl wants. Okay. Let's see what she wants. Yeah, it's a different song. Okay. It's definitely an Angela song. Definitely a little bit different than the Mountain High song. Who do you desire? I'm curious. I. I like it. Trust me, you don't want to read my mind. I mean, if you insist, I might be tempted, but... Okay, not quite the song I expected, but it was nice. Bravo. Another song about kissing, which the opening mentions kissing as well, so... So this is the brightest of Mars' brightest. Like a third eye, for instance. Yeah, it wasn't all that different, unlike Angela. We did a pretty different song than the first time. Yeah, I guess I could agree with that. I think it was a good move. Catherine very clearly has high hopes for Angela, and yeah, to absolutely nobody's surprise, Angela takes the win. But we're probably actually gonna have time for Carole Tuesday in this episode. We're already at 16 minutes. Yes, isn't that lovely? Yeah. Oh, a hug. That's a nice hug. I like it. Yes. Unfortunate for you that you were up against Angela. Some high praise from Cardigan. Cardigan, whatever his name was. Yeah, we kind of need to fight her first. Yeah. I don't know about that. I think she's probably going to be in trouble. And then you went into Sibel before you get back, or... Man, that's a lot of sweats. You should probably... she probably builds up some stamina. A little bit angry there. Oh, well, as your manager, you should probably join her for that. Make sure nothing goes wrong. That was interesting. Yeah, I don't think we have time for this though. We're already at 18 minutes. Especially if we're gonna have to wait for Tuesday to show up. Don't touch me. Yeah, I really don't agree with Tuesday's decision at all here to look for Sibel. But if Piotr goes first, they should have a little bit of time. But The show is just really filled with special snowflakes, isn't it? I am getting more and more worried about Tuesday, though. Well, the point is, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. That's the whole idea. Sure, why not? The takeaway from that is that you love yourself a lot. I get it. But don't love yourself too often, that's how you go blind. Or get hair on your hand, or both. And boom! Yeah, Tuesday, you need to hurry up and get back there. Love yourself. Oh, gotta switch that. uh... Nothing's wrong with your heart. I'd say the problem is more upstairs with you. Wow. This song. I believe that. I believe no one can love you like you do. No argument for me. You fill the world with something, alright. I will try my best. But it's always difficult when somebody leaves a mean comment on a video. Happy birthday, Tuesday. What's in that box? Oh, was that a smoke bomb or dry ice or what was that? And whatever it is, it's a problem, isn't it? Yeah, that probably messed up her hand, so she's not gonna be able to perform. That's a bad, really bad. That's why you always be careful with those sort of things. But yeah, that's gonna be a disaster. At this point, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna win this at all. At least it wasn't like a literal bomb or anything, but still, that's pretty bad. But it could have been worse. So, the question is who did that? The only real options, of course, would be Angela or Isabelle. I mean, those are the obvious options, but it doesn't really matter that much, I guess. The problem is I don't know how we're going to perform like this if she messed up her hand there, which it very much looks like she did. So, if that's the case, are we just gonna end up quitting or trying to find a workaround? I guess we'll see next episode. And over. Okay. That was the 10th episode of Carole and Tuesday. And for the most part, it went how I expected. We had GGK go up against Angela, and Angela won. Not a surprise at all, because it just makes the most sense plot-wise, narratively speaking. And also, as far as performances go, GGK, yeah, Catherine kind of talked about this, but her performance really wasn't that different than her first one. Like, if you told me what the differences were, I probably couldn't tell you. However, Angela's, that's not the case at all. Angela definitely had a very different song. I don't know what she was going to sing initially. Was it, like, literally the same song, or, like, a similar type of song? I don't know if they mentioned, but it was definitely a different song. It was kind of a love song, right? Which is interesting. I mean, I don't think Angela writes her own songs, so there was probably no like single person that motivated that song, you know? Because usually when you hear someone sing a love song like that, you imagine, hey, what's the person they're thinking about when they wrote the song? Clearly there was some sort of inspiration for that, you know, somebody that they like, but I don't think Angela writes her own songs. I'm pretty sure it's the AI of Tao that does that, so in which case, yeah, that wouldn't really be a thing. But it's kind of funny to imagine there is somebody out there that she does like, which would be interesting, for sure. The song even did mention kissing at some point, and so does the opening of the show, so considering that, we haven't really had a lot of kissing in the show. I think all we've had was Gus's ex-wife and her current fiance. Like, I think that's the only kiss we actually got in the show. I'm still hoping for that kiss between Carole and Tuesday. Still haven't quite got that, unfortunately. Hopefully we get that soon-ish. But, you know, not yet, though. Not yet. But yeah, Angela won that between GGK, and I definitely agree with that decision. I may have my problems with Angela's personality, but I definitely do agree with that decision. Yeah, it was pretty much a no-brainer. But GGK, definitely not bad. She could do well if she tries again, I'm sure. So that was a big part of it. And oh yeah, Art again is also decided to become a part of this, like the guest. The guest judge this time instead of our little AI doggy that we had before. And Art again, of course, has some baggage with Carole and Tuesday. We had kind of that typical anime thing where he like stood up when he noticed them, where he stood up like went and then like, huh, what's going on? It's like, oh, nothing. I'm just so excited. Like, I've seen that sort of thing happen a lot in anime. It's usually in a classroom in regards to a transfer student or something. But aside from that, yeah, I've seen that scenario quite a bit. So, yeah, hopefully he's able to park that baggage at the door and not bring that in with him, and is able to do a fair judging, despite any feelings he may have about them that are irrelevant to their actual performance. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And yeah, we also had Sabelle that came back, which was interesting because she left before. And but I guess it's a possibility that she came back to leave behind that present for Tuesday that, you know, injured her hand and all that. And right now, I am assuming she's the one that did that, but I don't really have hard evidence of that, so I'm not gonna harp on that too much. But I'm just letting you know that that's currently where my suspicions lie. But yeah, this girl is just crazy. That's really what it comes down to. Always got kind of bad vibes from her. I was thinking we would save the Piotr and Carole Tuesday stuff for next episode, but they actually did manage to squeeze in the Piotr stuff in this episode. Of course, Carole Tuesday will still be next episode at the earliest, but we at least got Piotr's thing. And his song was "Love Yourself," something like that. Which, yeah, I always got the impression that he loved himself quite a bit. I mean, the way he just acts like he was born to be on camera and all that, and how all of his viewers are lucky to be in his presence. Like, he always kind of gave me that kind of impression. I could never imagine acting like that. I just couldn't. I could only dream of having self-esteem as high as his someday. And his song was encouraging people to do that, you know, to love themselves. And I'll try to take that to heart. I'll try to love myself. I make no promises, of course, but I'll at least put in the effort. That's all I can promise you. But yeah, overall, I'd say his performance was pretty good. You know, it didn't really have that wow factor. The first one did just because it was less of a surprise. You know, it was still somewhat similar to his previous performance. Maybe not to the degree of GGK, but it was similar enough. Like, it wasn't quite as different, like a stark difference as what we got with Angela. But you know, it was a little bit, and he got to do his thing. And up next would be Carole Tuesday. But like I said, we have that problem because she opened up the box. I'm gonna go back to that part real quick so I can just kind of actually wanna. Yeah, I may have forgotten to readjust the subs after the last performance. That's my bad. But anyway, going back to the box. Yeah. This one, she got to the box, which he did while he was still doing his performance. Yeah, it just says "Happy Birthday Tuesday," and it has a very nice cover. And then we just heard a scream. Then we saw the smoke in the room, and then we see her holding her hand and shaking. So I would assume it's like dry ice or something similar, because I know that also has a very similar smoke to it, and you don't want to touch dry ice. Like, you don't. I never personally touched it, but I always knew not to. That's one thing I can imagine, but it could be something different. But the point is, it's probably something that was bad, like injuring her hand. Like she was holding it and shaking. I think that's very telling about the effect that it had. And we'll obviously get more into that next episode. But hopefully things don't get too bad from here. You know, this is. Really did like Angela's song, but anyway, hopefully we can recover from this at least a little bit next episode. I don't know what we can do about that. If her hand really is in bad shape, can she work through it? Like, will Carole just kiss it, make it feel better? Probably not, but that would be something, wouldn't it? But no. But anyway, hopefully things work out. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.